Where do the Clippers go from here? Steve Ballmer sit-down reaction, the Hoop Collective. The Los Angeles Clippers remain one of the NBA's most intriguing franchises, stacked with talent, backed by one of the most passionate owners in sports, and on the verge of moving into a state-of-the-art arena. Yet despite all the resources, ambition, and hype, the Clippers still face the same looming question. Where do they go from here? On ESPN's The Hoop Collective, the panel reacted to Steve Ballmer's latest sit-down interview, where the billionaire owner opened up about the current state of the Clippers, his vision for the future, and the challenges that continue to define the franchise. Ballmer's enthusiasm was on full display, but beneath the surface, analysts argued that the Clippers face some uncomfortable realities. First and foremost is the issue of health. Since acquiring Kawhi Leonard and Paul George in 2019, the Clippers have struggled to keep their superstars on the floor. Injuries have derailed multiple playoff runs, leaving the team unable to fulfill its championship potential. The Hoop Collective crew noted that while Ballmer remains optimistic, the organization has to be realistic about its stars' durability. Leonard and George are both in their 30s, and relying on them to stay healthy for a deep postseason push feels riskier with each passing season. The discussion also highlighted the Clippers' roster construction. With Russell Westbrook providing energy and James Harden now in the fold, Los Angeles has assembled a star-studded core. But as the panel debated, fit is just as important as names. How long can the Clippers continue to lean on a roster heavy with veteran stars without developing younger talent? Ballmer's comments about wanting to compete at the highest level every single year sound inspiring, but the group pointed out that sustainable success requires balance, depth, and flexibility. Another major point of reaction centered on the Clippers' upcoming move into the Intuit Dome. Ballmer is investing billions into creating one of the most advanced arenas in sports, and his excitement for the project is contagious. Still, the Hoop Collective panel emphasized that a flashy building alone will not erase the franchise's reputation as underachievers. If anything, the move only heightens the pressure. A new arena demands a product worthy of its shine, and the Clippers have yet to prove that they can consistently deliver in the postseason spotlight. Financially, the Clippers are in uncharted territory. Ballmer's deep pockets have allowed the team to operate with one of the league's highest payrolls, consistently brushing up against luxury tax thresholds. But even with resources seemingly unlimited, the panel noted that money cannot solve every problem. If the Clippers flame out again in the playoffs, no amount of spending will quiet the critics who believe this era has been defined by wasted opportunity. Ballmer's sit-down also revealed his emotional connection to the team. He spoke passionately about his desire to bring a championship to the Clippers and change the franchise's identity for good. The panel acknowledged his sincerity, but they also stressed that good intentions don't guarantee results. The Clippers have to prove it on the floor, something they have yet to do despite years of lofty expectations. As the conversation wrapped, the analysts debated what the Clippers' next steps should be. Should they double down on this roster and hope health finally breaks their way? Or should they consider a pivot, possibly retooling around younger players and preparing for a future beyond Leonard and George? The panel agreed that this upcoming season could be a defining moment, one that determines whether the Clippers are legitimate contenders or a franchise forced to rethink its direction. Ultimately, Ballmer's sit-down reminded fans of why he is such a unique owner: intense, energetic, and endlessly committed. But as the Hoop Collective made clear, energy alone won't be enough to rewrite the Clippers' story. If this era doesn't result in a championship, the franchise may be forced to answer some difficult questions about its identity, its leadership, and its long-term plan.